Talk football, back with another video, and we're going to run down the latest transfer news here on the BBC Scottish Gossip column. St Mirren launching £15 million bids for players. Nope, they're signing Declan Gallagher. Thoughts?
No, a bad signing. I thought it was a good signing for Aberdeen, so obviously I think he's going to be a good signing for a club that's smaller in stature than Aberdeen, but I mean, who knows, the guy hasn't... See, you think about it, we see when he was at Motherwell, people thought of him as that, promising centre-back, even though he's, fucking probably in his prime. But he was getting Scotland call-ups as well, don't forget. I think the days of Declan Gallagher now getting called up to Scotland national team's probably gone.
It's weird to think he was, isn't it?
Yeah, it just didn't work out at Aberdeen. It doesn't mean he's a bad player. I mean, he was good at Motherwell.
Let's be real, a lot didn't work out at Aberdeen last season, so...
it's fucking probably Aberdeen's fault more than his. Aberdeen had a shocker of a season last year, and I don't think it'd be fair to, single out Declan Gallagher. He's getting to reunite with his former boss at St Mirren, so you know what, fair play to him. And you know what, if he does improve, if he gets playing good again, and if he is eligible and, does enough to earn a call-up, then I won't complain, because see when we've got McTominay, Hanley and all that shite in the Scotland defence, I wouldn't mind if Declan Gallagher would up his game and get back into the national squad, so aye.
Goddamn right. But into the gossip column. Atletico Madrid are interested in signing Celtic right-back Juranovic following the Croatian's international impressive debut season in Glasgow. 15 million is the rumoured fee, up to 18 million. What do you make of that? Of course, they lost Trippier to Newcastle, so they need to replace him. That was in January, so yeah.
You know what? I actually think this might be maybe a good thing for Celtic to take the money. Because if Ralston is going to be this good player that they're talking about, him getting regular game time, him playing week in, week out, will help develop him. And, I mean, I think it actually might be the right thing to do. I see when I look at Rangers, I'm thinking, what if they sold Tavernier and kept Patterson? I know that's a bit controversial, but...
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I think Celtic 15 million for Juranovic. I think Juranovic is alright, but I don't think he's as good as everyone makes him out to be.
No, he's not, but if I'd take it every day of the week.
I mean, like I said, the last couple of games I've seen Ralston play for Scotland, he's been impressive. So, I mean, looking at it, I'd be thinking, but then again, the Champions League, probably do want someone more experienced, someone a bit more trustworthy in Juranovic, but I don't know, I don't think it's a terrible.
It's very rare for a guy to be signed in the Scottish League for 2.5 million.
I think the next season.
Go for that amount of money.
Without being spectacular, if we're being completely honest here.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it would be a good deal for all parties for Atletico Madrid. I
mean, if Celtic keep him, then fair enough, but if he decided to go and they got 15 million, I wouldn't be, from a Celtic standpoint, I wouldn't be like, shit, we've just lost Juranovic. I'd be like, we've just made 15 million.
Just made 15 million. Next up though, Dundee United have opened talks with Man United about bringing back Dylan Lafette back on loan. Of course he did that last season. I think it'd be an alright deal for Dundee United, but I mean I think could he make impact in the Conference League? Potentially.
I see Dundee United struggling this season.
In the Conference League or just in general?
In general.
Yeah. Not really too much going for them.
I don't think they'll go down, but I see them finishing about 8th or something.
Yeah, same with Ross County. I think if Hibs and fucking Aberdeen just get their act together, I mean, I could see Kelly. I wouldn't be surprised if Ross County go down. Like, I know they got top 6, but it was very weird last year. Celtic Postogoglu's come out and said he could dip into the Japanese market again. Any thoughts on that? May as well.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they've all fucking worked out.
The only one that hasn't worked out is Ideguchi, and it's not like he's been shit. We just haven't seen him. Guy's been injured, so. If it's not broke, then don't attempt to fix it. If I was Ange, I'd be signing players for the Japanese league, left, right, and centre. Goddamn
right. Rangers news up next though. Boom. Rangers are pondering a second bid for Antonio Kolak. If you don't know Kolak, fat man, he was the guy that scored both goals for Malmo in the Ibrox League.
Well, he looked pretty good. Well, Rangers made him look pretty good for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. He's been hyped up as the Itten replacement. It seems very weird.
Fuck me, the Itten replacement?
Aye, the 4th choice replacement.
That just sounds weird, like the Itten replacement.
Yeah, 2 million. Rangers are supposed to be bidding.
Sakala was hyped up as the Morelos replacement though, and that didn't turn out the plan, so... Yeah, maybe...
No.
Maybe putting less expectation on the guy. Maybe the Itten replacement could work, but... Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't really fill me with confidence, like...
Talking of strikers, Lee Griffiths has been spending a lonely pre-season doing boxing training 6 days a week to get himself in shape as he tries to find a new club after being freed by Falkirk.
I was kind of hoping he'd take on Tyson Fury and get knocked the fuck out, but...
that didn't last long. How long was he at Falkirk?
Cup of coffee?
That's pretty much it. Jack Hendry could be on his way to Burnley from Club Bruges. Jack Henry's good. I rate Jack Hendry.
I think Jack Henry's pretty good.
Weird Celtic got rid of him, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I mean, Celtic probably regret it. I think Jack Henry's better than Starfelt,
I'd say so.
I think Jack Henry, Carter Vickers is a stronger pair than Carter Vickers Starfelt. So,
I agree, but we'll end with this. Jack Ross is determined to bring silverware to Dundee United. Can he? Will he? Won't he?
Oh, fuck, I forgot. He's the Dundee United. You know what? I actually think Jack Ross is not that bad. People saying he deserved to be sacked. Let's be real, right? He was never at the top four with Hibs until this season where he fell at the top four. And...
they're a better job than Maloney.
Until fucking Porteous got sent off against Rangers, they were fucking top of the league. People were forgetting that. They were beating Rangers and they were top of the league in the live standings. And then, I'm not gonna lie, ever since they lost to Rangers, their form went to absolute shit, but he still got them to a cup final that he never got to take part in, either, so got to the League Cup final and got sacked the week before it. I don't think it's right.
Yeah.
Just like when Mourinho got Spurs to a cup final. I mean, I think if you get your team to a cup final, right, no matter how bad you're doing it, I think you deserve that. I think it's disrespectful, to sack you.
Oh. And it fucks up the team.
Yeah, I know they could say, but we want to win the cup, but I think...
Yeah, disrespectful. But that is it for the Scottish Gossip Conference today. Not an awful lot happening. I'm surprised Rangers and Celtic haven't done more.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Rangers have been very quiet. It's not that Celtic have been busy, but...
Celtic just signed the guy they already had. Rangers let go of Itten. Ramsey, Diallo. Apparently Diallo could be coming back. I mean, they need to get... Rangers and Celtic... Well, I mean, more Rangers, because they've got the qualifiers and shit coming up. Yeah, I don't want any excuses from any of the teams in the the pre-season, they're not in there. Fuck that! You can't use that as an excuse. Can you really?
No.
Fuck them, they're pitch. Fuck off back to TJ. But that is it. Hopefully the coming days will be more intriguing news, but the whole move for Bale going to Rangers didn't really happen because he went to LA. Do you blame Gary for picking LA over Glasgow?
I mean, see when you go to fucking... No offence, see when you go to the American League or Saudi Arabian League or China, you're just throwing your career away. But then again, we all know that Gareth Bale isn't really interested in having a career now. He's basically said that he just wants to find a club so that he can take part in the World Cup.
See Gareth Bale, he hasn't really had a fucking career, has he?
No.
He's had a career, but...
And it's been wasted potential. Yeah, he done well
for
at Spurs. He went to Real Madrid. I mean, see since 2016, he hasn't done fuck all. He hasn't done a lot.
Well, the Champions League final against Liverpool was good. But yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, literally the past 5 years, he's done fuck all. Literally.
I mean, his prime years, where you expect him to be the best version of himself, he's hasn't really done much, so...
Well, it just shows you, right? He could have went back to Cardiff, his boyhood club, because they wanted to sign him.
And he's chose money. He's chose to fucking...
So, if you look at it like that...
He chose to, he didn't like being away in Spain and stuff like this, but he's willing to travel all the way to America. Well, I know it's an English-speaking country or whatever, but... The seen anything about it, though. I think Real Madrid have a point. Gareth Bale's talking about as if he's been treated horribly. But look at the fucking amount of money Gareth Bale was getting. And the guy couldn't take some Spanish classes. I mean, is that really asking too much?
I know. Fuck's sake. See if I'm getting 500 grand a week, man, I'll get
the Spanish dictionary and I'll be fucking reading it all night long.
But that's it for the news, man. Check it. The news tomorrow, because it's daily. It's daily when one guy does it. There's a guy off for a week and he might do it. Is it me or is it him?
Both.
Woo!